second, this is the next video after my first video. I was talking about decision. Now, the second step where I noticed in Fayaz, my top student in the academy, the moment he decided he wants to be fluent in Mandarin, nothing can stop him already. Because his main priority is mastering Mandarin. You cannot have 3 or 4 priorities. You can only have one. When I'm talking about one, you can have multiple priorities. These are all small priorities. But his main priority is mastering Mandarin. Mastering, being fluent in conversing. Fluent. He just wants to master it. One thing is in his mind. The moment he decided, that is the way. But is decision enough to become fluent in Mandarin? No. The moment you decide to go to KL, why are you going to KL? Oh, I don't know. Teacher asked me to go to KL, I go to KL. See, that's a wrong reason. You need to have a reason why you want to go to KL. Why you want to learn Mandarin? Oh, I got no reason. My mother asked me to learn Mandarin, so I learn Mandarin. That's a wrong reason. That's the problem. You don't know why you're learning Mandarin. Okay, that's where a lot of students lose interest after coming for many classes. But the parents had a strong reason because they know. Maybe children, you're listening now. Your parents been through life not knowing Mandarin, and it's a tough job. And they wish they learned it when they were young. They wish they learned, but they never had the opportunity. Maybe in terms of tuition or classes or teacher or finance, they never had the opportunity. Maybe Chinese classes was expensive. Maybe Chinese tuition or school was difficult to go. They had their own challenges. But when they came out to the real world, they realized Mandarin is very, very important. When they realized Mandarin was very important, when they became a parent, when you guys came, then they feel, hey, okay, if I cannot get it, maybe my children have to do it. That's why they're putting you guys into a Chinese school or a private school or a whatever school or a tuition or something like that. But you guys don't understand why they're putting. But of course, I don't blame you, because Chinese classes can be very boring. And if you don't know why you're learning Mandarin, you will lose interest. So the main reason your parents are putting you guys in a Chinese school or a Chinese tuition or maybe to learn Mandarin with me is because they don't want you to go through what they went through. Understand? They don't want the feeling left out. So if you know Mandarin, you can speak, you can understand, you can converse, you can build better network. Of course, now you will not know because you're young, you're only 10 years old. What you know? Nothing. After 10 years, when you're 20 years old, after when you become 30 years old, you become your parents' age, then you know, ayo, why I never learned Mandarin, ayo. And then you regret for the rest of your life because your childhood gone because you didn't learn Mandarin. Your parents don't want you to go through that. That's why they're forcing you to learn Mandarin. Because it's a survival language. Language of survival is 2 languages, English and Malay. English and Mandarin. Malay is important to use in Malaysia and Indonesia. Chinese is worldwide. English is worldwide. So parents want you to survive when they are not around. They want to give the best they can to you when you are not around. You understand? Sorry, when they are not around. Okay, so now they give the best. So the best time to learn all these skills is when you're young. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, school days. Learn as much as you can. Learn skills. Learn all the skills as possible. Just learn. Whether you're useful or not, different story. Just learn. Because you will come to a time you cannot learn already, you know. When you come to in your 20s, 30s, 40s, you cannot learn already. You're too busy with commitment, work and all that. Then you'll be like, ayo, why I never learned this when you're young? Then you regret for the rest of your life. So don't do that. So Fayaz realized it's important to learn Mandarin, and he had a reason. What reason? I don't know. I have to ask him. He had a very strong reason. Maybe he wants to survive. Maybe he feels it's very important. Maybe he has a mission. Okay, maybe he has some form of reason. That's why I tell all my students, you you only need an excuse to fail. You only need one excuse. Like some parents do tell me, Sifu, I learned Mandarin with you, but then I got no experience. I got my environment. My children got no places to practice Mandarin. There's no neighbors in Chinese. Okay, then they have no Chinese friends. They don't know how to make friends in Chinese. And then is the popular one. They have Chinese friends and they don't know Chinese. Okay, they have Chinese friends and those Chinese don't know Mandarin. Is that how? This is even worse. Okay, so because of this situation, then what's the point of learning Mandarin? You see, these are all excuses. It's so easy to give an excuse. Very easy. Just find an excuse like I learn Mandarin, but they don't know how to speak. Or got no time. Best part, they got no time. It's even worse. See, it's all excuses. Fayaz, did he give an excuse? No. He never said, Sayak, I'm a Malay family. No Malay, no Chinese in my family. All Malay only. He never said that. Because he had a reason. He doesn't give an excuse. So, and then the best part here is, he did not worry about any excuses. He just gave one strong reason. Okay? And if you understand this, this is where I can say, all you need is one strong reason. One strong reason. I want to learn Mandarin because the future holds bright with me. Okay, done. You have one reason already. And excuses. You only need one excuse. You don't need 5 excuses. You don't need 5 excuses. One excuse is enough for you to fail. I learn Mandarin, I don't know who to speak. That's why I tell all my students, are you staying in Bangladesh? No Chinese people at all. Are you staying in India? Maybe got some Chinese there lah. Okay? Then your phone, YouTube, got no Chinese videos. Got no Chinese movies. All the cinemas going out, all the Chinese movies cannot go. Can you only go to Indian restaurants and Malay restaurants. You never been to Chinese restaurants. All the Kedai Ubat, all Malay Kedai Ubat, Indian Kedai Ubat, all mostly Chinese. Car salesman, all Chinese. Property, Chinese. Hardware shop, Chinese. Contractor, Chinese. If you really want to find an excuse, you can find as many excuses. Then your opportunity to become fluent is gone because you are busy looking out for excuses. Okay? For me, no. If I want to be good in something, I find a reason why I want to be good at it. I won't find an excuse why I cannot be good. So these are all examples of failures. So you can continue to look for excuses on why you cannot become good, or you can find more reasons why you need to be good. When you understand this concept, you are sort of like 50 to 80% there already. Number 1 is the decision. Number 2 is make the reason. Number 3 is this. Next video. 谢谢。